Okay, so today I am going to be talking about laminar flow. And what I've kind of recreated is the video that you find on YouTube where they put the food coloring in corn syrup and then stir it, and then they're able to unstir it. And the way this works is based on the theory of laminar flow, in which the viscous forces are so high that they overcome inertial forces and allow the fluid to flow in layers rather than having turbulent motion, which increases randomness and which causes things to be mixed and not able to unmix. Whereas in laminar flow, since they're flowing in layers, it can be basically reversed by reversing the direction. And the trick to this is you have to keep the Reynolds number extremely low. The sources I found say it happens when Reynolds number is equal to, less than or equal to 1, and so it's extremely slow. So that means I'll be turning this slow. Now obviously this little setup is homemade. It's not as fancy as they had in the video. I hope it works. I wasn't able to get the colors in there very deep, but we'll see. And hopefully I'll be able to stir it with this setup I have here. But the principle is I should be able to turn it to where the colors are mixed, and I'm not going to go very far because this isn't super easy to turn. And then you'll be able to make the same number or a little bit more turns backwards and get the colors back to normal. The catch is some of the color will diffuse. That's just caused by a different effect of fluids. It not has to do with the laminar flow. Of course, again, this setup is homemade, so let's see if it works. I should be able to push down here and just turn, and look at those colors, nicely mixed. And I have in here this tinfoil, which should help keep this inner cup in the same position as I'm turning. Oh, lovely. And hopefully, as I turn it extremely slow, the colors don't get too mixed up, and it will be reversible. But we're going to go until the color is about halfway around. Of course, some of it is at the top of the liquid, and that probably will be stuck to the container. So now the color, you can see, is halfway around. I'm going to just stop there because, again, this is homemade setup. I'm worried that some of the tinfoil is touching the container. But we're going to go ahead and slowly turn this back. Now I am turning this extremely slow, and that's partly just because it's kind of hard to turn. It's home. See what happens here. Are we getting it? So the colors kind of went back to where they belong. You can see some of that diffusion effect happened. The colors are a little more messy, but you can still see that they're very distinct. The green kind of did bleed over and yellow, and some of it's probably due to the way it's set up and the fact that the colors aren't down here deeper. Unfortunately, I did not have a syringe to do. But that's cool. I think, that it's a pretty cool effect to see when it works. Obviously, this doesn't work super well, but it's cool that fluids, when the viscous forces and the Reynolds number work out, that it just flows in layers, and that's something that you can demonstrate and show. This, again, wasn't the best demonstration, but I think you can definitely tell that the colors did come back, and they're not as mixed as they would be if you, say, dropped them in water. And I don't have the colors out, or I probably would show that. But that's my project, and I hope you enjoyed this short little video. Yeah.